so much.
We were doing the SAG Awards last night on KNX locally, and I said, I come home, I said, you think he was at SNL last night? Nah, he's going to be here. You don't stop working either, do you?
Don't stop working. I certainly am trying to get every last SNL in there before I have to step away, so I was happy to be there last night.
It really is going to be a step away. Once you go,
Yeah.
I thought maybe you'd still...
It was great to sort of entertain that notion, but as we're getting ready for the show launch, I think it's very hard to do both those jobs.
What are the challenges in sitting down at the desk and share for you?
Well, I think, the biggest challenge is just doing it every day. SNL, for the first... basically the whole week I'm a writer, and then I become a performer on Saturday. So the idea that you have to sort of perform every night is probably the biggest challenge, just that change in metabolism.
Are you a writer first or a performer?
I certainly identify myself as a writer first, yeah.
And that brings us to what the content is going to be. How is it going to shift from what Jimmy has?
Well, we are huge fans of what Dave did with the time slot, Conan, Jimmy, but at the same time all three of them had completely different shows. I think you just bring your taste to it, you bring your creative DNA to it, and you hope that it sort of develops into something unique.
Are you going to bring the news to it each night?
Yeah, absolutely. For us at SNL and working at Weekend Update, so often you write a joke or come up with an idea on Monday or Tuesday that's old by the time we are on Saturday. It's so great to be able to get out there every night.
I've interviewed him as I've interviewed you. Explain the genius of Lorne Michaels to me.
He's just a man with excellent taste.
And how many tentacles? How does this...
Well, I will say that what Lorne finds, and hopefully I can honor him by being one of these people, he finds people he trusts, be it Jimmy or Tina, where he sort of gives them free rein to go out and sort of create their own luck.
But it hands it off to you guys. He's not running it every night.
No, Lorne's the kind of guy who steps in and says one or two incredibly wise, concise things that sort of set you on your way for the night. But his true love is Saturday Night Live, and that's where he spends most of his focus.
And I think you could have gone to many shows and done many things. You stayed on. Why?
Well, I've always loved late night. NBC's been really good to me over the years, and Lorne's been really good to me over the years. Every good thing that's ever happened to me happened with Lorne, so it seemed crazy to want to go anywhere else once it was offered.
I'm not going to ask you who your first guest is going to be. I'm going to ask you who you want your one guest if you could have your choice down the road.
It'd be great to have Hillary Clinton on. That's something that I feel is going to be very interesting in these next few years, and I'd love to have her on where she can be fun and loose before she has to get real serious.
I think you're going to have a ball. I think we're going to see a different switch as everything moves to New York,
yes,
my hometown,
great.
And I wish you much, much success as you move into your new role.
Thank you very much.
You.
Lovely to talk to you.